What is going on, guys? It's KDR here, and today I'm bringing you guys another Madden 16 Ultimate Team video here on my channel, and it is yet again another Monday, which means brand new Team of the Week is out for Week 14. In this video, as I do every week, I'm just going to be walking through the brand new Team of the Week team, going over all 10 new players that have been brought into the game, as I usually do, so we're not going to waste any time. Let's jump straight into the video. And the first card we have here for Week 14 Team of the Week is 83 overall halfback Isaiah Crowell, or Crowell, however you say it, I am sorry, from the Cleveland Browns. This weekend he had 20 rushes for 145 yards and 2 touchdowns in their win over the San Francisco 49ers. And this weekend was actually the Browns. Johnny Manziel did come back for the Browns. That's what I was trying to get at. He came back after getting brought down to the third string from his incident with their coach, and he is finally starting again, and they got the win. So, I mean, I'm happy to see that Johnny's back. Hopefully he doesn't screw up again. But getting off that subject, we're now to the back of this card. 5'11 in height, 90 speed, 96 agility, 91 juke move, 79 carrying, 93 trucking, 80 elusiveness, and with a 95 acceleration. This card is not very bad for an 83 overall. I am making this video from the first day these cards have came out, and it's going for about 9K right now. That price should drop drastically over the next couple days. Next card we have here for Week 14 Team of the Week is 83 overall left end Entre Branch from the Jacksonville Jaguars. This weekend he had 4 tackles, 2 sacks, 5 hits on the quarterback, or 5 hurries on the quarterback, my apologies, 1 forced fumble, and 1 of them recovered and returned for a touchdown in their win over the Colts. They absolutely just destroyed the Colts this weekend. I think the final score was somewhere along the lines of like 51-22. I was very surprised to see that score, and we're going to flip to the back of this card right now. It is 6'5 in height with an 85 speed, 84 strength, 81 tackling, 93 acceleration. This card's stats are not bad at all. I mean, for an 83 overall, it's not too shabby. It's going for about 14K right now, you can see on this card. Again, this is the first day these cards have been out, so expect them to drop a lot in price, but still not a bad left end. And now we're on to the next card for Week 14 Team of the Week, and it is 84 overall quarterback Ryan Fitzpatrick from the New York Jets. This weekend he had 21 completions for 263 yards and 3 touchdowns, and he finished with a quarterback rating of 108.9. So not a bad weekend at all for Ryan Fitzpatrick. I'm drawing a blank of who they played, but I'm assuming that they won. And we're going to go to the back of this card right now. As you can see, the stats: 6'2 in height, 75 speed, 90 awareness, 85 throw on the run, 88 play action, 85 deep throwing power. So that is not very one of his specialties, you could say. But still, it's not a bad card. I mean, Team of the Week cards are never bad, especially from their previous base cards. So happy for Ryan Fitzpatrick. I'm sorry, I could not say that for some reason, but happy he got this card. Not a bad quarterback card at all. And next up is 84 overall left out linebacker D Ford from the Kansas City Chiefs. This weekend he had 7 tackles, 3 of them for a loss, 4 hits on the quarterback, and 3 sacks in the Chiefs' either 6th or 7th straight win. I don't even know anymore. They are on a huge winning streak, and it's honestly came out of nowhere. Like, I remember them starting off the season like 1-5, and now they are to like an 8-5 record, which is absolutely insane. So give props to the Chiefs team, and we're going to flip to the back of the card now. What you can see, we have a 6'2 height on this card, 88 speed, 89 strength, 85 power, 95 pursuit. I might have already said 85 tackling, and then 90 acceleration. So not a bad card at all. The overalls just obviously keep getting better. I'm not sure what this guy's base overall was, but I can guarantee you this card is quite better than its original one, because he really did have quite a great weekend. Sad to see that he did not get an elite card, but still a very nice gold. Next card we have for Week 14 is wide receiver 85 overall from the New Orleans Saints, Willie Snead. This weekend he had 7 catches on 8 targeted to him for 122 yards. So not really any stats that blow your mind, but still it was the little things that counted. He had, I forgot already, 122 yards, as I just said, and that is actually pretty insane. I'm pretty sure, yes, the Saints did win. They beat the Buccaneers in a division rivalry game. But we're going to flip to the back of the card now to check out the stats. 5'11 in height, 90 speed, 88 spec catch, 94 catching traffic, 86 elusiveness, 91 catching, and 92 jump on this card. So, I mean, if you're looking for a cheap elite, actually, it's for about 20K right now. But as it is for every week, the price will go down eventually. Just got to give it some time. But if you're looking for not the greatest wide receiver, you're looking for a cheap one, it will go down in price, I promise. This is definitely a card to look at. And we're now getting into more of the better cards for Week 14 Team of the Week. And now we are upon 86 overall cornerback Trumaine Johnson from the St. Louis Rams. I might have already said from the St. Louis Rams. My apologies if I did. But when covering Calvin Johnson this weekend in their game against the Lions, he was targeted 5 times and allowed 0 catches and intercepted 1 pass that he returned for a 58-yard pick 6. So, I mean, this guy went off this weekend, especially having the assignment of covering Calvin Johnson, and they ended up winning, I'm pretty sure, like 21-14. So not a bad win at all for the Rams. I'm pretty sure it ends their 5-game losing streak. I don't know. They were on a losing streak, though. And we're going to go to the back of the card now. 6'2" in height, 91 speed, 94 man coverage, along with 86 zone coverage, 93 acceleration, with a 79 catching, which is not bad. He'll be getting plenty of interceptions if you have this card. 92 agility and 82 press. So this card is nothing to mess with. I mean, he went off against Calvin Johnson. He is well deserving of this card. And the next card we have for Week 14 is 87 overall defensive tackle Jabal Sheard. I'm sorry if I pronounced the name wrong. I am terrible with pronouncing names, you guys. If you guys have been watching my channel for a while, I'm absolutely terrible at pronouncing names, but I'm trying my best. So we're going to move on from that. This weekend, he had 5 tackles, 2 tackles for a loss, 3 hits on the quarterback, and 2 sacks, along with 2 forced fumbles in their Sunday night win against the Houston Texans. And we're going to flip to the back of the card now. 6'3" in height, 82 speed, which is not a bad speed for a defensive lineman. 88 strength, 93 tackling, 89 pursuit. That's pretty much all the major stats that I'm going to read off for this card. It's nothing to mess with. 87 overall. Very nice defensive lineman. Next up, we have 89 overall wide receiver Doug Baldwin from the Seattle Seahawks this weekend in their win over the Ravens. He had 6 catches on 8 targeted to him for 82 yards and a total of 3 touchdowns. So, again, Doug Baldwin had a major weekend, and so did Russell Wilson. I'm pretty sure he threw for 5 out of their team's 5 touchdowns. So the Seahawks had another huge weekend. We're going to flip to the back of this card. Only 5'10" in height, but has a 91 speed, 92 catching, 93 spec catch, 95 catching traffic, 93 jumping, 90 elusiveness. This card is pretty ridiculous, actually. I would think that it'd have a better overall than 89 if I was just looking at the stats. But still another great card for Week 14 Team of the Week. If you're looking for a wide receiver, check this guy out. And now we are on to the Week 14 Team of the Week heroes. And the first one we have here is 93 overall Eddie Lacy. This weekend in their win over the Cowboys, he had 24 rushes for 124 yards and 1 touchdown. He also added 1 catch for 24 yards in their win over the Cowboys. And for some of you who are thinking that these are not very well stats, if you did not know, Eddie Lacy hasn't really been doing the best in the last couple of weeks. And before this week, he did say that he was rejuvenated and ready to go, and he proved it in this game. He went off. The Packers run the ball a lot more than they passed it this weekend, and it turned out to benefit them a lot. And we're going to go to the back of this card now. 5'11" in height with a 90 speed, 91 agility, 93 juke move, 91 carrying, 97 trucking, 91 acceleration, and 91 elusiveness. So this card is nothing to mess with. It is a powerhouse, especially because it's Eddie Lacy. I forgot, what's the trucking again? 97 trucking, which he is well worthy of because he is just a tank on the field. And now we are on to the final card for Week 14 Team of the Week, which is the limited time beast, 95 overall right end KHALIL Mack from the Oakland Raiders. This weekend, he had 7 tackles, 7 hits on the quarterback, 1 forced fumble, which caused a safety. Actually, I'm not sure if the fumble caused a safety, but he did have 1 caused safety, and an NFL season-high 5 sacks that all came in the second half in their big win in Denver. I'm pretty sure it was in Denver over the Broncos. So this guy just had an insane game. I mean, it's kind of ridiculous when you look at those stats, and we're going to flip to the back of this card to see if it's really worth it. 6'3" in height, 90 speed, 86 strength, 96 tackling, 95 acceleration. This card is just, like, look at these stats. I would honestly think that it had better stats, but I'm not complaining at all. This card is still ridiculous. It's going for about 567,000 right now, so I'm positive it will go down in the future, but still, this card is very expensive and very, very nice. So that is pretty much it for this video. Thank you guys for watching another episode of a Team of the Week walkthrough. If you guys did enjoy the video, please make sure to smash that like button. It really does help me out tremendously. And if you are new, subscribe to the channel for future Madden 16 videos. Thank you guys for watching again, and I'll see you next time. So the first card we're going to be going over is the signature Cam Newton. You can see it's a 90 overall, ground and pound style. I love these signature cards. I just love like the overall look of them. They are pretty sick in my opinion. And we're going to flip to the back of this card now. 6'5" in height, 87 speed, 98 throw power, 80 play action, 94 throw on the run, 85 awareness.